Well, happening now, state lawmakers are back in Raleigh amid a surge in COVID-19 cases. New members are being sworn in today.
Now, the state's response to the pandemic will dominate a lot of the work in the next few weeks. Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland live at the General Assembly with a closer look at what lawmakers are and are not doing to keep people safe. Michael?
Yeah, what's happening today is largely ceremonial. They're not really going to get to work for another couple of weeks here. But I want to direct your attention over here up in the Senate gallery. Normally, the new members' families would be down on the floor with them when they get sworn in. But instead, they're up here to space people out. I want to give you a live look inside as the session is starting. Both the House and the Senate are convening right now. This video feed you're seeing is also in response to the pandemic. Normally, several of us would be crammed together on the floors of the House and Senate shooting video. Members in the House will be able to participate in meetings virtually again this year and to vote remotely. Lobbyists are encouraged to work remotely as much as possible. But Republican leaders are still not requiring masks. From the beginning, they've argued the General Assembly is not subject to the governor's executive order because it's a separate branch of government. Democrats say they're not doing enough to keep people safe. I asked House Speaker Tim Moore about that.
We're going to have social distancing in place. Members are strongly encouraged to wear masks when they're around, when they're in, staff as well. So those precautions will be in place. Of course, there's tons of extra cleaning that we do every day here.
It's very clear from science that masks offer protection for our friends, our families, our coworkers, those around us, and it also offers some protection for those of us who wear the mask.
We're also keeping an eye on security here as well. We have not seen any demonstrations today, but federal officials have alerted leaders in every state about the potential for armed protests in state capitals over the course of the next several days. We've seen police officers stationed throughout the legislative building here. And coming up later tonight, I'm going to have a closer look at the precautions being taken here. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.